I first found out about laser therapy actually. I got a sponsorship from World's Gym, and I was training there for my trials to the Ultimate Fighter, and I actually had a pretty severe injury, and I was going through a bunch of different chiropractors around town, and nothing was working, nobody was helping me. It was costing tons of money, and I looked up at an advertisement on the World's Gym, and it's kind of just like a light. Like I was shown, to go to Dr. Teal's and try out this laser thing. So I gave him a call and booked an appointment, and it all started from there. The type of injury I had was a lower back injury. So I had two bulging discs, my L4, L5, and my S1. I was bedridden for 2 months. Finally, when I was able to get out of bed, I started looking for help. Doctors told me I would never fight again. Doctors told me I need to do surgery. My family was telling me I should probably go the surgery route. And, Dr. Teal and his words and believing in me, saying I didn't need to go that route and his laser would help me out. I truly stuck with it, and, 6 months later, I was fighting again. What was most surprising to me about the laser was how quick the results were, and how painless it was. At first when you hear laser, you think of laser hair removal, or getting tattoos removed and all that kind of stuff. So, but really it was painless. It was a quick procedure, and it got me back on my feet, and got me healthier. Every week I got a little bit stronger. I was able to stand up a little straighter. I was able to start jogging, start moving better, and start training again, and it was awesome, man. I can't say much more about it. The other types of procedures I tried before the laser, I did some acupuncture, that didn't work. I did body talk, that didn't work. I did IMS, that would help a little bit here and there, but it'd go right back to season up. I did a lot of massage therapy, deep tissue, neuromuscular. I did, a couple chiropractors had some kind of machine. I did scar tissue damage. Every chiropractor had his own kind of tool or kind of system, and to me it was just a quick money grab. They didn't really care about listen to my story, listen who I was, and what I needed, and I needed help, and I needed someone that believed in me, and at Dr. Teal's office, him and his staff worked wonders for me, man, and his laser machine saved me, saved my career, saved my life. And like I said, 6 months later, I got that phone call from the UFC, and I'm now a contestant on the Ultimate Fighter, and you can watch me every Friday night, and now I'm in the UFC, and I'm living my dream, man, chasing my dream, and with the help of Dr. Teal and the laser, I was able to do that. Yeah, for anyone out there, that has any kind of injury, sports injuries, just the average injury, if you're looking for help and for the right way to do it, and not go that route that a doctor might tell you to go, I'd go to Dr. Teal's, and I'd try out his laser for sure.